It may be a battle between the Savage Speeders and the O'Rangers, but there are 14 other teams that would love to get a medal in this final event of the 2017 Marblelympics. The Sand Marble Rally, this course long and twisting, the gap 10 points between the top two. Mellow Yellow just slipped out of contention in the last event. Savage Speeders, our championship leaders, are in this heat. The top four will advance, and off they go. Mellow Yellow taking a brief lead up front, now slipping back to fourth. Savage Speeders sitting back there third from the end. They need to work their way up into that top four. That is who advances. It's not so much on pure time in this event. You just have to get in the top four to advance. Two semifinals, two heats, if you will, to determine a group of finalists. Will that group include both of our championship contenders? Right now, it's not looking likely. Savage Speeders in last. They're falling back. Look at the speed that they're carrying down this course. Meant to be twisty, meant to be difficult, meant to provide a grand stage for this grand finale. Good job by the Oceanics. They were back there in dead last, fighting with the Savage Speeders. Now they are up there into a transfer position, into third. Can they get past the Limers into second? Shining Swarm, Team Galactic also up there. Savage Speeders, though, they've got some work to do. A little under a quarter of this course remaining, and I don't think our championship leaders are going to advance at this point. It would take a massive lunge for them to get up there. Well, the finish line is nearly in sight now. No, the Savage Speeders will not advance. They will not make it into the final, and they have to hope that that 10-point lead that they have amassed over the course of these 11 events is going to be big enough to survive the 12th. Team Galactic, Shining Swarm, Oceanics and the Quicksilvers in this one. As we go to heat number 2, and the Jungle Jumpers, you notice that do not start down there. They overslept. They've been celebrating so much from their last couple of very successful events. They'll still be present in the closing ceremony, but they did not make scrutineering, and they did not make it to the starting gate in time. They will not compete in this event. I tell you who will. Another team that's got a lot of momentum with them. Leaders at present, the O'Rangers. Several lengths in front of the Thunderbolts right now. Remember, top four advance. The Rangers don't need to go as fast as humanly possible, or fast as marbly possible, to make it. They just have to finish in the top four. Plus, maybe they want to save a little bit of energy for that final. Thunderbolts go inside. They get the lead. Snaking back and forth, banging off these walls. Very high-walled course this is. You don't want anybody having a misstep and going off course and ending their chances at a medal, or in this case, for a couple, a win in the Marblelympics. Thunderbolts stretching that lead out front. O'Rangers, I think they're content, if absolutely have to give up a couple of spots. That gap from fourth back to fifth is fairly sizable. I don't think they want to lose more than that, though. They decide to come back into second. End of the course coming up here. There you see the finish line. There you go. The Rangers will advance. Actually, they slipped to third. That's still good enough. So the door is open. They have to score more than 10 points above the amount of the Savage Speeders, and they will be the champions. 24-7-4 for the Thunderbolts. Bolta ran a pretty good time there. As we head down this course so fast, it all comes down to this. Our final. Will we see a come-from-behind champion? We'll know in a little over 90 seconds. Watch that orange marble in second. They have fought back and forth through the whole duration of this event. All season. They've had bursts of speed. They actually set the event record in the underwater with a 13:12, a stupendous time, and still only managed silver. That stings them a little bit. They're trying to push as hard as they possibly can right now, because there is no tomorrow. There is no next event. They have to win the Marblelympics here. They cannot wait. They cannot put a single roll wrong. Meandering down this course, fighting back and forth. I know there are other marbles who are challenging for the podium as well. They would love to get a medal here. Oceanics, Thunderbolts also up there. Those two blue marbles going back and forth. We head down here into the final quarter of this race. Will it be gold for the Orangers? And will it be a Marblelympics championship? Their fans getting antsy as can be. Is anybody going to come up there and challenge them? Really, at this point, they don't have to win the event to win the Marblelympics. They've got a good enough lead out front, though. It's not going to matter. The finish line is nearly in sight. Will the Orangers be able to hold? Look at Team Galactic. Look at Team Galactic. They are going to win the race. Orangers lose the battle but win the war. The Orangers lose out to Team Galactic right at the end. But they are your 2017 Marblelympics champions. The fans are going crazy. They got enough points to win the Marblelympics. Their fans are trying to get down onto the sand. Security doing all they can to push them back. Team Galactic, they win the gold in the Sand Marble Rally. Bolt Up from the Thunderbolts does enough to get third. Starry from Team Galactic made that wonderful push at the end. Can you believe it? As now we get things queued up for the closing ceremony.